Hello students, we'll continue our class with the moment distribution method for frames. In today's class, we'll see two examples for these frames without sway. We have discussed one problem in the last class, the frames without sway. And today we'll also discuss the same frames without sway. We'll see two examples. Let us start the example number one. So in these examples, let us first give the example problem. So this end is fixed. This span also here this is fixed. This is also fixed here. And there is a roller support. And the value are given, this is I. This is 2I. So different momentum inertia also is given. I, 2I. This is 2I. And these all are I. Now here this distance of these frames is 4 meters. And let's give the names of the supports A, B, C, D, E, and F. And these spans are this is 4 meters. Here to here it is 6 meters. And again from here to here is 3 meters. Let us go to the loadings given. Loading is given here 40 kilonewton per meter. So this is 40 kilonewton per meter. There is also a load of 30 kilonewton per meter here also. 30 kilonewton per meter. There is a point load acting at 2 meters. So this is not the at center. So this distance is 2 meters. Out of 6 is 2 meters. And the load is here 90 kilograms. Now you have to draw the, you have to analyze the problem by moment distribution method. Now the first question, whether it will sway or will not sway. Now, as we have discussed earlier also, in this problem it will not sway because one of these supports given as a fixed support in the horizontal direction. So this side is a roller support. It cannot sway, it cannot deflect like this because the deflection is prevented by providing here a fixed support at the end A. So whatever this sway will come, that will be prevented by this horizontal reaction. Right? So let us discuss this problem and its solution. Like all the problems, you have to find out the fixed end moments. As you know, AB, BA, the UDL, so they will be equal and opposite. CD also equal and opposite, and there will be no fixed end moments in BF, FB, CE, EC, all will be zero because there is no loading on these frames in the span BF column. There will be zero fixed end moments. Let us calculate the fixed end moments first. Now, what will the MF AB? Now we can write down the fixed end moment at AB. MF AB equal to minus MF BA, and that is equal to minus WL square by 12. Okay, and I am writing directly values. So you are always now conversant with these formulas. So WL square by 12, which comes out to be minus 40 kilonewton. Similarly, if you calculate for MBC, now MBC and CB will be different because of this point four at not at center. So minus WAB square. So 90 into 2 square. So this comes out to be WAB square by it's coming out be minus 80 kilonewton. Now let us go to MFCB. So in MFCB, find out this comes out to be plus. So 90 2 square 4 by 2. So this value comes out to be 40 kilonewton meter. Now write down this fixed moment for MFCD. So MFCD equal to minus MFDC, and that will be equal to minus W square by 12. So again it is 40. L square is 3 square by 12. So it comes out minus 30. So once you apply these formulas, now next your task is to find out the distribution factor. Calculate the distribution factor. So you make a table like earlier cases we have made tables. Now we have the joints. Look at the joint. Joint is at the B. Joint as C. There are two joints. Joint B. Joint B has three members. One is BA. One is BF. And one is BC. So BFBC. So now we can take these are the members. Joint B. Similarly, members at C equal to also 3. Then CB. There you have CE and CD. So these are the members. Now these are the members. Members. Then you calculate the value of K. Then we can calculate the value of sigma K, and then you calculate the value of dA. That is the standard procedure for solving this moment. What is the moment here? It will be 4EI by L. So 4EI by L, because one end fixed, both end fixed. So we can take this is equal to EI. So for a BF, it is again 4EI by L. The span is again 4 meter. So 4EI by L, it becomes EI. Then you have a BC, which is 2I. You have to take this here, the account of this variation of moment of inertia. Is 2I here, not I. 4E by 2I by L. L is equal to 6 meter. So 4 means 8 by 6. So that comes out to be 4 by 3EI. So CB will be similar. BC and CB same. So I don't calculate this. I can directly write 4 by 3EI. So the point of discussion is that you should always take the moment of inertia values properly. If there is a different moment of inertia, it must be incorporated here in the member stiffness. So this is only option available where you can incorporate the I values. If you will not incorporate here, the moment of inertia in the lateral state is not possible, and it becomes difficult, and the solution will not be correct solution. Now for C, it is again 4EI by 4. One is 4 meter for this vertical member, so it is EI, and CD is equal to 3i by L. Why CD is 3i by L? 3i by 3, because one end is simply supported. When one end is simply supported, one end is fixed, it becomes 3i by L. So that is modified stiffness. It is not 4i by L, it is 3i by L. Now to calculate all these things, it comes out with 10 by 3i. Go on adding all these values, and this value comes also 10 by 3i. There are similar pattern of these values are same thing. And if you calculate distribution factor, it will be 0.3 here, because EI by 10 by 3i becomes 3 by 10, so it is 0.3. Also here it is 0.3, and here it is also 0.4, because it will be 1. Similarly, it is 0.4 here for this span, for this 0.3 here. We can calculate this distribution factors, but the only thing is that you have to see this here 3i by L. All are 4i by L or 3i by L. And also here, the span BC, you have taken the appropriate the value of I, that is 2i. So once you got these values, then you go to this, go to your moment distribution table. Now you can calculate the moment distribution. Okay. So you have to do this moment distribution. Now if you calculate the moment distribution here, that is your draw this table for moment distribution. We have first is the joints. So joint is A, we have B, 3 members, C, also 3 members, and D, and E, and then F. So these are all joints available here. It will come for here these values on the members. Find the members. What are the members? So write the members now. So in the span A, we have the member is AB. The member is AB, and here the member is BA. There are also another 2 members, BC and CB. BA, BC. Similarly, you will find here BC, sorry, BA, BA, BF. We have the members like BA, BF, BA, BF, and the next member comes BC. Here also CB, CE, BD, comes DC, DC. Okay, these are the members. Now write their fixed end moments. So fixed end moments is minus 40 here, plus 40 here. But first at the distribution factor. And the distribution factor, then will go to fixed end. Now the distribution factor comes out to be, for fixed end it is 0. For fixed end it is 0. Here 0.3. Here also 0.3. Here is 0.4. Right? Here 0.4. 0.4. 0.3. 0.3. Okay, and the joints we have found these values. and your support D is 1, E is 0, and F is 0. Now write the free stand moments. So free stand moments will be minus 40 here, plus 40 here, then comes minus 80 BC, BC is minus 80, and CD is 40, CD is minus 30, and BC, so BC is plus 30. Now what you see here at the joint D is your simple supported. So the moment must be equal to 0. So first you have to balance the joint E. So first balance the joint D. So balance D first. For going to this problem, you have to first balance joint D. What is available in joint D? Minus it is plus 30. So you have to apply your minus 30 to make the 0. So that no further contribution will come to the joint D. So it is minus 30. Then what is the carryover? So carryover minus 15 to CD. So it will come minus 15 here. So this is one cycle is completed. You have completed the balance moments. Once you make the balance here, then what is the moment now? Now you calculate the moments at the joints. So accordingly, you can find the values, or you can go for this calculation. I will go on extending this problem. You have to do some cycles, then only it can come to this one part. You have to make these calculations of the carryover and balance stability for this value, because the values come to this nearly close to 0 or less than 1, like that. Now you have to balance. So we have already make the joint D as P from these moments. So now 30 minus 30 0. So no moment now will come from here to here. There is no carryover from CD to DC. Now we'll balance the moment. So what the value here? You see at the joint B. At the joint B, what the value? On to joint B. What the value now? You see it is the joint B, the plus 40. Plus 40 is the value available here. So you have to balance it, and we can calculate accordingly. Now in the joint B, you have the plus 40 and minus 80 also is here. Minus in the BC minus 80. So minus 80 plus 40, it becomes minus 40. So you have to apply plus 40. If you apply plus 40, that will contribute, that will distribute according to this distribution factor. So my plus 40 into 0.3. So it will be plus 12. It will be plus 12. Now here is also plus 12, and here will be 60. This is how we can distribute the unbalanced moment, balancing the section. It was plus 12 and 16. So 40 minus 80, then plus 40 becomes minus 40. That is the unbalanced moment. To balance the joint, you have to apply plus 40, and that plus 40 will be distributed among the three members BA, BF, BC in proportion to their distribution factor 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. Just calculate it. Come to see here, what is the moment? Here is 40. Let me give another. So here the moment is 40. Here the moment is minus 30. And we have also carried out the moment of minus 50. So these are the moments available at the joint C. So now what is the value? 40. So it is minus 45 plus 40. So it is minus 5. Right. So if it is minus 5, accordingly you have to now put the values on this distributed here plus 5. So 40 minus 45 means minus 5. You have the plus 5. So plus 5 into 0.4. That value will come here. So let us see. Is now 2 here. It will 1.5 here. It will 1.5. And there is no other things to balance because here already we have made 0. So it will continue. Nothing will come from this side because already the joint balance. And ECFB, there is no moment in the joints, and it will take the moments from the or from C from EC, from BF it will transfer to FB half the values. Let us go to carryover. Now this will carry over here. It will be plus 6. Right? It will carry over from 2 to here. It will come to here 1. It will come from CB to CE, CB to CD. From CB will find it will go to BC. Sorry. It will go like this way. Not actually see this part of this not showing here. So CB and BC they are connected. So here again A, E, E, B, C, E, then E. So from AB, from BA it will go to AB. From CB it will come to BC. From BC it will go to here. From BF it will come to FB. From C it will come to EC. And there is no moment go to the value of D side because it is already 0. Let us transfer accordingly. Now 6 will come here. 1 will come to 1 will come to BC. So it will be 1 here. Okay. Then 8 will 16 means 8 will come 8 here. Now okay. Now from BA we got here. From BF is 12. It will go to FB. So it is plus 12. So it will go to 6 here. Now this will not come here. Now CE is 1.5. So C will go to EC. So it will come here 0.75. Right. So now you are clear. So this is how the carryover will continue. Now once it comes to like this way. So CE goes to EC. From CD there will be no carryover to DC because already DC has been made 0. So now these are the carryover things. So it has come from here to here, here to here, BF to FB, BC to CB, and CB to BC, CE to EC. Now let us go to next balance. Go to balance. Now what is the joint available at B? It is only 1. Now it has come to initially it was 40. Now it comes to 1. So you have to apply minus 1. To apply minus 1, that will be distributed proportion to that. So minus 1 into 0.3, it will be minus 0.3 here. It will be minus 0.3 here. It will be 0.4. Similarly, what is the value here? 8. So 8 means you have to apply minus 8. So minus 8 into 0.4, minus 3.2, minus 8 into this 0.3, minus 2.4. This is also minus 2.4. Okay. And this will be the distribution. This is now the balance. So you carry over. will carry over, what will come from here? It will come minus 0.15. Okay, minus 0.15. Then here we get minus 1.6, and here it will get 0.4 means 0. Minus 0.4. So minus 0.2. Okay. 1 from minus 1.6 minus 0.2. Then it will go to here. So it will go, what the value come here? It is EC, but the value C minus 2.4. It will come here minus 1.2. And FB, what is BF? BF is minus 0.3, so it will come minus 0.15. So this way I can find the value of carryover. Now again you balance. Balance here. Now what is the value here? Minus 1.36. So minus 1.6 means you have to apply 0.6. So 0.61 means plus 1.6 means plus 0.48 here. Plus 0.48 here. Then is 0.64 here. Now here minus 0.2, you apply 0.2. So 0.2 into 0.4, 0.08. 0.06 and 0.06. So these are the values that we'll get from here. Now go on increasing these values. We'll make another 2 cycles where it will be completed. So next you have to carry over the values. What is the value of carryover? So 0.48 means it will come 0.24 here. Here it is 0.08, so it will come 0.04 here. 0.64, it will come 0.32 here. Now FB, it is 0.48, so it will come 0.24 here. And EC is 0.06, so it will come 0.03 here. C2 is. Let us go for again balance. Now it is 0.04 here. You can also stop here. After carryover, you make balance and you can stop there. Or you can do another cycle where you can complete it. So now balance it. The balance you have to stop. So it is 0.04. So if you make it multiply, it will be plus or minus. So minus 0.01, minus 0.01, minus 0.02. These are the values. Here it is minus plus 0.32. We apply plus 0.32. It will be minus 0.12 minus 0.1, 0.1 minus 0.1. So with this, we will stop this and calculate the final moments. Now calculate the final moments. What are the final moments now? Now you add all the values in the columns. Okay. The first column add the values. It will come minus 33.91. You calculate here, it comes 52.17. 52.17, and this value comes 12.17, and this value will come minus 64. Minus 62.34, and it will come here 46.72, and this value comes minus 0.94. This is coming minus 45.94. This is coming 0 here, minus 0.42 here, and just calculate the values. So you can make the joints. You can see. So you can see the joint, it is balanced. 52.17 plus 12.17 becomes minus 62.34. Similarly, there will be calculate this value minus 45 minus 5 to come minus 46.88 around. So there the difference here. You can check the values. So slight margin because of the we have the making round figures like that way. And ECD is 0 and find this value. Once we find these values, let us go to the draw the bending one diagram. Now you have to draw the bending one diagram. So to draw the bending one diagram, let us go to a different figure like this way. And, we can now make this like this. So fixed here. We have this here. This. This. So this is A, E, C, D, E, and N. So what the value of AB? So AB is minus 33. Minus 33 means it is anti-clockwise here. It is acting anti-clockwise. And BA is plus means it is acting clockwise here. Now BF is clockwise means here positive. It is acting clockwise. And BC is equal to minus means BC minus means anti-clockwise. CB is 46 means clockwise. Now then CE is minus means anti-clockwise. We like this anti-clockwise. Now CD is minus means it is anti-clockwise, and it is at D, it is 0 here. And EC is minus 0.42 means anti-clockwise minus, and F is plus means clockwise. Once you find this the moment diagram like this, now you can draw the bending moment diagram. By seeing here, we can put this. You can go for the bending moment diagram. So from this, you can, if you draw this value, you can now draw the bending moment diagram. So this is the value here. Now here it is 33.91. It is the anti-clockwise means it will be anti-clockwise means it is the negative bending moment diagram. Okay. And here BC BC is AB BA. But is BA clockwise 52 means it is again like this. We can go to here 52. So now this value is given 52 point BC 52.17. 52.17. Now what is CB? CB is 46. So you can come here. It is 46 here. Now from CB, it will go to EC. So this is AB. Then BA is 52. Then BC. BC is minus 64. So BC is minus 64 means the anti-clockwise. So it will go up from 64. We go to 64 here. 52 here. Now it is 64 here. We can go here 64. Then it comes CB 46. We come around 46 here, so we can draw now this 46 here, and then CD. The value of CD is minus 45.94. So that is again anti-clockwise. So slide this, and then it become 0. And if you come from this values here, you can write the ordinates now. Now here CE, what is CE? CE is going clockwise. So clockwise means positive. So positive we can take here. The positive value is CE is minus 0.94. So here is minus 0.94, and here it is like this. Negative. This is positive. Clockwise movements is positive here. Here clockwise movements becomes negative here. Now if you come here again, it is anti-clockwise. So negative. This is anti-clockwise, only positive. So we can take like this way until negative. So it will become here. So what is the value of CE? BF. FP is 6.09, and this is BF. BF is 12.17. So BF is 12.17. Just reverse. So this is negative here. BF is clockwise, right? BF is at the values. We are confusing the BF, FB, CE, and EC. So what are the values? Then only we can write it. So EC is minus 0.42. So this is minus 0.42, and CE is minus 0.94. So CE is minus 9.4 means actually anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise is negative here, and here anti-clockwise is positive here. So it will come like this. Come like this way. This is plus. This is minus. What is the BF and FB? BF comes out to be plus 12.17. So it is plus 1.7, and FB comes 6.09. So BF is here. This is B. This is here. Unless you write the nomenclatures, it becomes. So it is C and E, right? Now in the C we have seen minus 9 for anti-clockwise or negative, and it will come like this way. The BF it is clockwise is positive, and here clockwise will be negative. Okay, that is 12.17, and this is 6.09. Okay, and this value is 0.94, and this value is 0.4. Now we got the points. So minus, this is plus, this is plus, minus, this is minus. Now with this you have to include this value of WL square, the point roots and whatever value you have got. Now you have to superimpose the values. So now what is WL square by 8? You find the value of WL square by 8 and superimpose it here like this. For this span. And for this span, you find WAB by L, 90 into 2 into 4, 180. 722. So 120 it will come like this 120. And again, you will find the bending moment diagram here like this way. There is a so this is plus, this is minus, plus, minus, plus. So this is the final bending moment diagram. You can draw the diagram like this way. So this is one example. We'll go for this another example of this non-sway quickly, and before completion of this class. So let us see this next problem we have. I think you now understand. So let us go for the example 2. Go for now example 2 of today's class to see how it is being done. Now it is a frame like this way. And loading on both sides, UDL, and both are similar. So 12 kilonewton per meter and 12 kilonewton per meter. And there is a 2-point loads on this here and here, and both are 30 kilonewton. 30 and 30 kilonewton, 30 kilonewton. The spans are given. This is I. This is 1.5 I. This is I. Right? And this height is given. This height is given 4 meter from here to here. And here the spans are given 2 meter each. So 2, 2. Now this problem it will not sway. Why it will not sway now? Just see it. It will not sway because if you will from the center, you will see both sides are symmetrical in loading as well as symmetry in the geometry. So there will be no sway in this case. So this is a non-sway problem. Here, like the previous problems, you find out the fixed end moments first. So it will find out the fixed end moments. Now MFAB is equal to minus MFBA. So there is a UDL. So this is minus 2 WL square by 12. So minus 12 into 4 square by 12. So it comes to be minus 16 kilonewton meter. Okay. If you go for MF BC, MFBC is equal to minus MFCB because they are equal will be both sides. So you can find out this comes out to be the fast load WAB square by L square 30 into 2 into 4 square by 6 square plus 30 into 2 square into 4 by 6 square. This comes out to be minus 40. Now similarly, you can calculate MFCD. MFCD is equal to minus MFBC, and that comes out to be WL square by 12. Similarly, in the AB, so it is same as that the value. Okay. I'll find out the distribution factors. So to find the distribution factors, what we'll do now? Similarly, you can do these distribution factors. You go to table. You have the joints. You have the joints, and you have the members, and you have this K value. Then you have the sigma K value. Then we have the DF. Like all the problems you will do here, and here it is very straightforward because all the values are fixed. All the members are joints are fixed, so we can directly put the joint B. There are only two joints. BA and BC are the members, and here the members are at C. The members are CB and CD. So we can put the values here. Now all will be 4ei by L. So 4ei by 4, that will be equal to ei. Here it is 4e into I is here 1.5. So that you should take into consideration. 4e into 1.5 by L, it becomes again ei. And similarly, CB will be equal to ei, and CD also 4ei by 4 will be. All are ei, so this will be 2ei, and this will be 2ei, and all the values will be similar: 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. All the values becomes 0.5. So you can directly write the values of joint distribution factor. Now let us come to the moment distribution table. I will come to the moment distribution table now. Moment distribution. You see moment distribution. The moment distribution table, what are the it will be similar because both are same. You will find the similar things will come. So you have the joint A, joint B, joint C, and joint D. Now it will come from the joint. Lines are not coming. Right? So this is A. There will be BA here. There will be BC here. Okay. There will be CB here. There will be CD here. And there will be DC here. Okay. There will be AB here. These are all members. So write the members. Here will be another column. And here to be another. I will write the distribution factors. So this is 0 AB. This is also 0 because they are fixed. Now all are 0.5. So it is very straightforward things. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So all are symmetrical. We'll find the symmetrical things will come here. Now we'll go to for these fixed end moments. So what is the fixed end moments? We have already calculated. Minus 16 plus 16, then minus 40 plus 40 minus 16 plus 16. Now if you balance, now balance it because all are there is no simply supported or hinge section, so we can balance it. So what the value at the BC, it is minus 40 plus 16. So is you can see minus 40, then plus 16. So it becomes 24. So it is minus 24. So you have to apply plus 24. So it will be plus 12 here, plus 12 here. Similarly, same thing will happen here. It is plus 40 minus 16. It will be plus 24. Apply minus 24, minus 12, minus 12. This is the balancing of the section. I will go for these carryovers and balancing the section till it becomes the converging. So we can do these things. Okay, but you'll see they are symmetrical, so we'll find some symmetry of these distributions of moment. Now you come to carryover, so it will carry from here to here, so 6. Okay, then here to here minus 6, and here to here it will be plus 6, and from here to here it will be minus 6. Now balance it. Now it is minus 6 here. So you apply plus 6. So plus 6 means it will be plus 3 plus 3. Come 3 3, and here 6 means minus 6. So minus 3 minus 3. Now carry over. So it will come 1.5 here. It will come 1.5 here. It will come minus 1.5 here. It will come minus 1.5 here. So now again balance it. Go on balancing. So minus 1 will plus 1.5. So it will be 0.75, 0.75, minus 0.75, minus 0.75. The values, the balancing sections. If you'll go for this carryover again, it will come down to 0.38. It will be minus 0.38. It is plus 0.38 from here to here. Come from here to here. It is minus 0.38. It is minus 0.38. Then balance it. On balancing it, it will be minus 0.38 means it will be plus 0.19, plus 0.19, minus 0.19, minus 0.19. Okay. Now it will go on again further doing these things. Now further it will be extended. What is the value coming? So 0.19 means you will carry over. It will be 0.2, you take 0.1. It will be 0.1, minus 0.1, minus 0.1. Now balance it. So now come down to very close values. So it will balance it 0.1 means minus plus 0.05. We can stop here because we have come to the values below 0.1, minus 0.5, 0.5, minus 0.5. So we have not done carryover here, minus 0.1, 0.19. So it will also minus 0.1 here. Come to here, here to here. This is not, this is wrong. This will come here. This is minus 0.1. Okay. Now, if it is balanced, now you go, we'll stop here. So now find the final moments. Now find the final moments. To find out, you know, just go on adding the values. Now it will come here minus 8.02 is coming 31.99 here. It will come minus 31.99 here. It will come 31.99 here. It is coming minus 31.99 here. That will come here 8.0. So once you find all these values, you have to draw the Venn diagram. So from this, we can directly draw these Venn diagrams. To draw, we need to look like this. Now let me draw this. Then we'll draw the frame first. Okay, now this is your frame. Now this value is minus 0.8 means at AB it is a anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise moments are negative. So we can take a minus 8.02 here, and it is 31.99 here. It is a clockwise. So clockwise is negative here. You can take here like this. This will be, and it is 8.02, and this is 31.9. Again here minus means 31.9 will be negative. So negative movement. This is minus means again it is clockwise. So again this is 31.99. 31.99 is a rectangle, and here also you will get minus 31.9, so negative, and it is positive 8.02 means again it is. These are the moments, end moments. So again 31.99 and 8.02 here. With this, you have to superimpose the values of this. Now we have the point loads here, so you can find it is coming 60. W, you will calculate these bending moments. Come like this 60. So this value will be 60, and here WL square by 8. At the center, it is coming around 24. 24 means it will be higher than this here. So you can draw these values. Center this value is becomes 24. Okay. 124, and here also you will find the value 24. Less than this value. 24 means it will be something less than this value. And then, it will come like here. And take this value. So now the diagram is positive here, negative, 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 positive, negative, negative, positive. Okay, so this is the bending moment diagram for this section. So it will be symmetrical on both sides because of the loading is symmetrical. We'll find the thing is symmetrical. Now, if you want to make further things, now this is basically your boundary lines of the bending moment. You can also now find this equilibrium of its span, and you can find out dental reactions as we have already found out in case of slope reflection methods. So you can show these diagrams. So these are all the things we discussed regarding this shape of the frames. Now we can go for any things like we can go for the sway analysis in the next class. So with this, we stop this today's class on this moment distribution, these non-sway frames. Thanks for attending the class. Thank you.